If you can hold your nachos with one hand, you can be a hero with the other. Because your nachos are wrapped inside Taco Bell's new 99-cent beefy nacho burrito.
Deron Williams all the way to the basket that time.
Williams lets it fly. Oh, got it to go!
Deron Williams, a terrific move in the paint.
But you can see the difference that Deron Williams could potentially make with the Nets.
Free agent fever rolls on. Deron Williams leads the list of free agent point guards, and there is some serious talent available. Chauncey Billups, Goran Dragic, Raymond Felton, Kirk Hinrich, Jason Kidd, Jeremy Lin, Andre Miller, Steve Nash, Ramon Sessions, and Deron Williams. These are DA's notable point guards.
Please note, alphabetical order, people.
And the other thing that we need to say, that's not all of it. That's just 10 guys.
That's just the first 10. Yeah.
That's just the best. Now, as we talk about Deron Williams here, he's going to meet with the Mavericks and with the Nets on Monday. DA, are one of those teams in the lead here as we talk right at the beginning of free agency?
I was told tonight it's 50-50. So it's still 50-50. Look, the Mavericks offer is going to be real simple. We won a ring, and we got dirt. Okay? And you're from here, and we have a chance to win again if you're here. And look, the Nets' pitch is going to be simple. You're going to be the star of New York City. We're going to make it so. Right. Because we got a billionaire that'll make it so. And we'll have an opportunity to build an entire franchise around you. They have a great relationship. He does with the owner, Mikhail Prokhorov, with Billy King, the team president. It's a tough choice.
It really is.
It's a tough call because there is no guarantee. There's nothing that's simple. If Dwight Howard had opted out and was a free agent, it would have. You can book it.
Right. That
those two would, I think, would have been in Brooklyn together. But that didn't happen. So now he's got to kind of make a decision on his own about what he wants to do. And so I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. They're going to meet on Monday. He's going to listen to both pitches, and then he's going to make up his mind.
It's a tough decision for a guy who's been a perennial all-star, who's already made $80+ million from all his other contracts. But to DA's point, do you want this to be your team? Do you want people to look at Brooklyn and say, this is your team? Everything that Billy King does is to make you happy and to put the right product on the floor. So, one, you can put butts in the seats, and two, be competitive in the Eastern Conference.
Right.
And I think we all know that you're trying to get assets to try to slow down LeBron D-Wade, what Miami's doing. And if Derrick Rose can get healthy, you know, those are the top two teams in the East. So Brooklyn's going to try to put the right pieces around him. So with that being said, I would say lean more money first. And being the man, I think Deron Williams wants to be the man. Going to Dallas is cool, but that's still Dirk's team. You stay in Brooklyn, that's your team.
We'll see how it plays out. Yep. And now we talk Steve Nash. The last two regular seasons, tons of speculation heading into each trade deadline. Would he be moved? Because they knew that his contract was expiring at this point. The Phoenix Suns decide not to trade him and try to get something before he becomes a UFA. Now he can go anywhere he wants.
That's right.
Is he going somewhere else, or do you see him coming back to Phoenix?
I'm leaning towards going somewhere else. I think he's been the perfect professional. He's been loyal. To DA's point earlier in the night, when Dallas and Mark Cuban didn't think he had enough left, he went to Phoenix. They gave him the money. He's produced every year he's been there. With that being said, even if Ray Allen signs or wherever they sign, that still, to me, doesn't say that it excites him a chance to win. I think at his age, I think he's going to sign with somewhere with a chance to win.
Well, I can tell you he's going to meet with 5 teams tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I should say. Toronto, New York, the Knicks, Miami, Phoenix, and Indiana. Now, I don't know if all of those teams are going to have people in New York because that's where Steve Nash is right now, but they're all in the next 24, 36 hours going to make their pitches to him. And it's a tough call. The one thing that the Suns have going for them is that Steve Nash is an incredibly loyal guy, and he remembers that that's the team that gave him a chance to be a 2-time MVP, and that means something to him. It means more than you think. And so they're going to have a chance. I think Toronto has a puncher's chance because of the obvious pull of playing for Canada's only NBA team. It's a big deal for him. His heritage is a big deal for him, as it should be. And so there are lots of different pieces at work here. Miami obviously offers a chance to win a championship. The Knicks offer New York and a chance to play with Stoudemire and to play again and play with Carmelo. So good options for him all over the place for different reasons. And it'll be a tough call for him. But I just think this. Nobody's told me this. I just think that Steve Nash is much more competitive than we've ever known. We think of Steve as kind of this friendly, gregarious guy.
Right,
Steve Nash wants to compete.
Right, he wants to win.
And he wants to win.
Right.
And he wants to compete at the highest level. And I think that's going to have a big, big sway on where he goes on his decision.
And, you know, people, think about this. Up until Rajon Rondo's crazy assist streak at the end of last season, that was Steve Nash's assist title. And then Rondo stole it from him in the last, like, 3 weeks of the season. Nash obviously still has it.